Hey everybody, John here and Poppy. It's time for another unboxing. This one is from Orchidee Diffusion in France, and let's get to it. The daylight hours are dwindling, so this came this morning. Actually, it's going to be a double unboxing because I was setting up for this one. My bell rang, and I got another one. But the other one is just like supplies and stuff. Would you turn around, Missy? It's rude to turn you back to the camera. Come on, turn around. Turn around. All right. Let's see what we got. Ooh! Wow. Nice. Okay. So this is the main reason I placed this order because this plant right here. First one is Dendrobium and Phalaenopsis. Now everyone knows what that one is. And I'm dying for the fragrance. I love the hugeness of it. And when this thing grows, it's a giant. So, but this needs water. And I didn't notice this on the leaves. They seem, I don't know if it's to be variegated or, see, it's got like the white border around the leaf. I've never seen that before. Cute, but definitely needs some water, this guy. Like, well, hold on, this can't wait. Crazy. Okay, next. This was actually a gift from him, from Nicholas, because when he had seen like a few videos ago when I had my friend Todorquidea when this thing over here chewed it up, he's like, oh, don't worry, I'll send you another one. I have it, when I get them back in stock. So here it is, another Fred Todorquidea After Dark SVO Black Pearl. Right here. A healthy guy. Looking good. Oh, welcome back. Yeah. So thank you very much, Nicholas. And well, everyone knows what this looks like, but just in case, check out the blooms. Tense. Okay. Next we have, this is a Dendrobium that I had seen on the site also that looked very interesting. It's called Dendrobium Burana Royal by Lysantha Yellow. It's a little young guy. But he told me they bloom actually when they're pretty young, like not this size, but they don't have to reach a full adult size to be able to bloom. So I might get blooms from this like already within a year. But check out the blooms on this one; it's gorgeous. Dendrobium Burana Royal by Lysantha Yellow. And nice. See, I think this is the size. This is a good size to get Phalaenopsis species because I found that the ones I've gotten that have been smaller or younger than this, first of all, forget putting them in semi-hydro because they really, like, have more times than not, they have died on me trying to put them in semi-hydro when they're too young, the species I'm talking about. But if when they're around this size, they usually don't have a problem with them. They die really quickly. Like the Tying Shinfly Eagle that I got last time from Orchid Garden, that didn't lose a root. And it's like it's blooming in semi-hydro and like fiercely. Two of the other ones I got from Orchidee Diffusion, I think it was maybe the Ludomaniana and the Modesta. They both died on me because they had like maybe 3 leaves total, like this big, and it was too much for them. They just can't make the adjustment, they're not strong enough or whatever. But check this guy out. This is Phalaenopsis. You're screaming in my ear, honey. Phalaenopsis by Alicia Cerulea. The flower on this one is beautiful and fragrant. And it looks like we have a spike here, but I think it like broke or dried off or some shit. But it should be, yeah, growing another one soon. See, this is just a perfect size. I love getting them this size. This is like blooming size. Phalaenopsis, Violaceous Cerulea. Check out the blooms, gorgeous. And then lastly, from Orchidee Diffusion, I got, couldn't find any here, vermiculite. And this is for my, what the hell are we calling that? Just got a brain freeze. What is that called? The things that Rachel sent me. Fuck. Streptocarpus. Jesus. Streptocarpus. So for my streptocarpus, Rachel had recommended vermiculite, perlite. Vermiculite, perlite, and peat moss. So I had perlite. I didn't have vermiculite. I didn't have peat moss. So right here, vermiculite. I believe that's it from Orchidee Diffusion. There's a little haul. Cute. So we got the Fred Placchiara After Dark SBO the Black Pearl SBO as a gift. There was that Dendrobium, don't ask me to say that name again, Burana, Royal, something yellow, the Phalaenopsis Cerulea Violacea and Violacea Cerulea, and I'm really like 0 for 3 today. And the other was the Dendrobium and Phalaenopsis, which I'm really looking forward to. That was from Orchidee Diffusion. Now I got another package from that store here in Spain. It's called Todorquidea. It's like everything orchid. Basically, I think I just got some. I got mounts, a couple of mounts, and peat moss, and see some other stuff. Cool things, odds and ends, bits and bobs, as Roger would say. Ooh, cute. I'm liking this already. Look at this. Nice. This is a nice piece of cork. Whatever bark. Check this out. Very nice. It's big. It's got lots of ridges and looking for the roots to get into. It's light, so it means it's pretty hollow, so it's got to absorb a lot of water. Nice. So I think I got a bunch of these. They were cheap. They were like 2 or 3 euros each. Not bad. Let's see. Yeah, here they are. Well, here's the peat moss. Wow. One of the spot more. Yeah, they call it okay, so this is the peat. They call it like sphagnum peat or some shit like that, but I guess this is it. It's like that light. Come up. It's like that light, airy kind of soil that you like you plant like seeds in, like to germinate seeds. It's like that airy, like nothing. All right. The rest of the mounts are over here. I got 2 big ones and 2 small ones. Wow, this is huge. The fuck? Excuse me. Look at this thing. Nice. Gorgeous. And then I want to try Rick's method of mounting them, like for the actual hook, because he showed how to do it with like making, not just looping it through and hanging it, because you can knock it off. You know how many times these things fall down and like. So doing it his way looks like they're pretty damn sturdy. All right, yeah, so these are supposed to be 2 different sizes, but all right. So I got 2 of these because I had 2 different kinds. So I got two different sizes of both kinds. But to tell you the truth, I think I like this one better because it's more textured. See, like more. So there's more for the actual plant to grab onto. These are cute too. Don't get me wrong, these are cute. Yeah, no, they're both good. They're all good. All four of them I'm happy with. The mounts, I'm just gonna get some what is it, fishing line to tie them with. Oh yes, I forgot about this. I had gotten a I'll show you now. A pH. It's a combo EC and pH meter. And I had thought that EC and TDS were the same thing, like interchangeable, electroconductivity and the total dissolved solids. Apparently it's not. I mean, they sort of measure almost the same thing, but the TDS is like whatever the EC is, a calculation is made to get the TDS. So when the TDS reader, whatever it's reading, it's like calculating it to the TDS, but the measurement's really the electroconductivity of the water. So I got this meter that was both. Well, it's actually a thermometer, electroconductivity meter, and a pH meter. And most of them come with like the solution to the buffer solution to be able to calibrate it. And so it got here like 3 weeks ago. Nothing in the box, just the little screwdriver to like, when you gotta calibrate to turn the little screw inside. And that's it, but no like buffer solution. So I'm like, how am I supposed to calibrate this thing? I went and ordered the pH ones from Amazon, and they came like the next week, 3 or 4 days later. And I was able to calibrate the pH, but not the EC. So I got 4 packs of the, and then they have like 3 different kinds of the, 3 different, solutions to calibrate. I should just erase this and just do over tomorrow, but no, it's too late. So now I can calibrate my EC meter. Let me show it to you. It's cute. I mean, I calibrated the pH and that works great. It's this one by it's Analytical Instruments. It comes like this. It's a little screwdriver, and then see, here's the meter. See, that's in the EC. Then there's the pH, and then there's the temperature in Fahrenheit or Celsius. So cute, I have it all in one. So I've tried the pH a few times, and just to check on my solution when I'm watering, like the fertilizer, to check the pH, just out of curiosity, and everything's pretty good. Once the fertilizer's in there, the water, like the pH, goes out to like the sweet spot between 5.8 6.2. And yeah, so that's the EC buffer solution for my pen tester. And last, basically plants use the red, the blue, but green light doesn't affect the plants. So this is perfect for like, when I'm around here at night, which is like every night. And I literally, like, friends come over like, do you not like have lights, or like, why are we standing in the dark? I'm like, have you not looked around you? There's about like 200 reasons why we're standing in the dark. And it's true, the day-night light and dark cycle, like it's a big deal. Like it's not like you have like 2 Phalaenopsis in the corner and like, you don't want to turn on the light. No, my whole kitchen is full, so like I cannot be turning on like even the TV, the light from the TV, believe it or not, I think it's almost just a little, like sometimes when the screen goes like white or like whatever, it's bright. But I got a green, it's called an agro light, dark night. I'll read you what the thing says. I'll translate. The dark night bulb is a high potency halogen with a special filter designed to eliminate the long waves that plant responds to. It allows you to work in the greenhouse and interior, whatever, in the dark hours of the night. Yeah, basically, like you can have this light on and you can see what you're doing, and it doesn't affect the plants. A green light. So I got one more thing coming that I ordered. Actually, because I want to see, like, I know my grow lights are good, but I wanted to test, because I have, of course, I bought a regular light luxometer. It was a year ago when I was in New York. And never used it because I have LED lights, LEDs, and a regular light meter doesn't work for LEDs because a regular light meter measures the brightness and intensity of the light, right? And when it comes to LEDs, that's not what's going to tell you if the light is good or not. Like, you might think, oh wow, look how bright it is. No, it's the PAR value, which is the photosynthetic active radiation or something like that. It's like basically it analyzes the quality of the LED that you're using. It's not the foot candles, it's not the lux, and it's not the whatever. It's the par value. It's got to be, it's got to be emitting light waves between the 400 and 700 range in order for your plant to be able to, to benefit. And I'm also I've been working on a new sort of setup because, everybody says to me, "Oh my God, where are you putting all these plants? Where are you putting all these plants?" I'm like, yeah, and then they're right. I mean, I have space, but it's just I have to, make better use of it. So I'm getting like racks and stuff made to put them up like on the wall. Like well, you'll see when it's done. But it has to be done because crappy weather and it's getting cooler at night, and pretty soon these plants are going to have to come in. And I did exactly what I warned everybody not to do when they put all their plants outside. I'm like, okay, now that you have like some new room inside, don't go filling it up because when the fall comes around again, you're gonna have to bring the plants in and you're gonna have no room again. And that's exactly what I did. I just, I was just like, buy, order, and then it's like, oh shit, But no, I'm good. I'm still good. So that was the haul for today. And I will give an update. I really don't have enough time to do today to do like a quick walk around update. I don't, but I will before the end of the month. And then what's coming up? Upcoming events. Let's just finally relaxed. The weekend of October 7th in Nardone, in France, in Fonfoy, there's an orchid expo for the weekend, the 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's supposed to be really nice and a good one. Like a lot of vendors from all over the world. Orchidee is going to be there. A couple from France, from Germany. I'm putting in a pre-order with one that has like the only odontoglossums, the only odontoglossum, like sick. If I tell you I wanted to order like everyone, and you can, it's great because they have it without just the plant and the adult plant, then you can get it with one spike or with two spikes. And it's like, €2 more for one spike and another €2 more for two spikes. It's like, it's a no-brainer, really. So I'm planning to put in a few pre-order with them for that. And Orchidee, I'm sure I'm going to get something. A couple of somethings, and so I'm really looking forward to it. My Orchid Society is doing a bus trip out there for the day. We're leaving like 7:30 a.m. Saturday morning, and then because the show's from 10 to 6, so then at 6 we get back on the bus and come back to Barcelona. It's about 2.5 hours, I think. So it's not bad. I'll probably sleep on the way and sleep on the way back. But so I'm looking forward to that. That's in 2 weeks, and that's about it, right, Pops? Is there anything else you wanted to cover? I don't think so. Yeah, good so far. Okay, so well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, unboxings and repots and stuff like that, shows. So I will see everybody soon. Have a great week and happy growing. Bye, everybody. Bye.